Hey groupies, Happy New Year, welcome back to Form Therapy. I am the video channel producer, you can call me PD. Sorry I've been on an extended holiday break, but I'm back. Hopefully I'm going to be pumping out some videos in full force, and today we're going to be checking out I'm Okay by iKON. iKON, they've been on sort of a roll after, years of being shipped off to Japan and not having a comeback for a really long time in Korea. They suddenly had 1 billion at once. Literally, this could have been their 4th comeback of the year, but it just barely squeezed into the new year. So this is their 1st comeback of the year, but come on. They have been working hard at it since last year. I think someone said that this actually won't have official promotions for it. I don't know what exactly that means. Weekend music shows and fan meets probably. I don't know, they'll probably do fan meets, I don't know. But either way, we are getting a music video. I think this is a repackaged, and so there's maybe like one other new song. We'll be checking that out later, but let's get into this music video. This is Your Form of Therapy. Project Architecture, okay, cool. They worked with them on Killing Me. Oh, the instrumental sounds like all off key. It's kind of like very sinister and very jarring. Oh my god, that is Strobe City. Oof. Is that a giant parachute? Ooh, the visual aesthetic of the black on black looks really cool. Looks like an old gangster film. Oh, seriously, they look good in that black on black. I want to see more of that. Yeah, look at that. This looks like old Korean gangster aesthetics. What is that in the back? Is that luggage?
넘기려는 네가 난 원망스러워. Leave me alone. 내게 다가오지 마. 어차피 떠나갈 사람 정들까봐 무서워. I'm okay. 위로하지 마. 동정하지 마. 곁에 있어줄 필요 없어. 괜찮으니까 I'm okay.
Ah, I'm still so obsessed with this black on black aesthetic. Come on, look at them. That looks so classy. He's not gonna actually bust down that wall. Oh, yeah, I figured. It would have been impossible. I've got one question for iKON, which is, Who hurt you guys? I think iKON is like the quote-unquote idol version of like Day 6. Day 6 makes some really depressing stuff as a band, and iKON makes some really depressing stuff as an idol group. Killing Me, I suppose, is a little bit more exciting, but this, I think, taking the slow approach while still having some life to it makes this actually a little bit more painful, and it has that sense of yearning that I think Killing Me's more fast-paced repertoire doesn't necessarily touch on. We're going to be doing something new. I am a video producer, so we're going to be like visually breaking down this music video. So we're going to be watching this music video again, but we're going to be stopping and we're going to be going over certain parts of the music video. Let me know if you guys enjoy this segment, so you know that I know that you want to see more of it. But yeah, let's get into it. Oh, they had a chance to go for a great one-shot. Okay, but let me actually... I see why they didn't go for the one-shot now. Let me replay the scene right here. Notice how the camera is turning ever so slowly. It's sort of creeping. That Dutch angle that it does, it's creating a very distorted effect. If you look... he looks all groggy, like he just got in this accident. He's got a headache. That Dutch angle visually emphasizes that. Okay, so this is a really dope set where they use old CRT TVs, and then they use the static noise as a visual element. This is actually a really hard shot to get because you have to shoot at a very specific shutter, because certain shutters actually don't catch this the rolling effect of the static. I have been through this before, trust me. Even the camera work, it's very in Bobby's face, right? And it's like doing this a lot. It's like turning and tilting a lot. It's supposed to be very disorienting, and Bobby is like almost directly attacking you right into the lens. Oh, that was dope. Hold on. They went boom, and then on that piano note, they do a slow-mo effect. Dun. That's dope. This is cool. This is cool. Shooting on the mountain of chairs. Now, I can't imagine that this is actually all real. I feel like only this part was real, but even this shot's not real. Him in relation to the actual space of this, he looks like he's at a different shutter speed than this actual foreground. So I believe that this part is real, but they shot this standing part because, I mean, one, he wouldn't actually be able to stand on it, and two, visually it just doesn't look real. But I believe the rest of this has to be digital, right? Because I can't imagine that they would spend all that money to create all of this. So they probably created one mount and then got a bunch of assets, took a bunch of pictures of the other chairs, and then created this sort of hellscape. Yeah, see, that part's real. Now this cannot be real. I cannot imagine that this is real. If it is, YG's got money for chairs. See, even this angle right here. Look how disorienting this angle is. The camera is right here, and it's shooting at such an unconventional angle. You know, it's shooting from the corner upwards, And the framing device of this is so dramatic. You know, the usual idea is there's something called the rule of thirds, and people are supposed to be centered in this quadrant. That's the basic rule, and then obviously you break the rules to make more stimulating visuals, right? And to have him in the corner like this, in the side quadrant, but then at a tilted angle like this, that is very visually dramatic. And then, oh my god, I just noticed this as well. You've got this tilted angle, and then it transitioned into another tilted angle. This isn't straight on either. And then it's a zoom out as he's going forward. Yeah, see, not a lot of the shots in this are very straight. God damn. Hold on. That's so dope. So they transition from him into him. That's dope. Okay, that is a giant parachute, right? Yeah, and then there's a parachute in the chair right there. It's a different color, but I think they're all parachutes. These lyrics are so depressing, you know. He's saying how he's okay, you know. They're all saying how they're okay. You can just leave me. I'm probably better off alone. And he's like, "Oh, don't worry. I've just been cut. I've just been wounded. I'm sure I'll be better soon." Yeah, don't look. You know, she's left me, but don't look at me like my life is over. Yeah, I'm not gonna stop for like every Dutch angle now, but like take notice, guys. Not a lot of the shots are straight on. Again, this one right here. But I do want to pause right here, not because of the shifted angle. This visual block right here is actually really cool. So they stuck together all these luggages to create like this wall, this emotional wall. Oh my god, I just saw something clever. The license plate. The license plate says, "I'm okay." And it says 150915. I wonder if that's like their debut date. Let's look it up real quick. Actually, no. So a lot of fire in this music video. You know, fire represents obviously a passion, a volatile nature, sort of like a cleansing, burning everything to the ground. Okay. I don't know if that explosion was real, like if he was actually there, but actually he might have been. This looks real. The only aspect is I wonder actually how far he is from the explosion, because despite what movies teach you, if you're close to an explosion, you can't actually walk away from it. From the blast radius and the shockwave alone, I think you have to be at least like, I don't know, like quite a bit away to not even get like third-degree burns. So, I mean, this could be camera trickery based on the focal length of whatever lens they're shooting on to make BI look like he's actually closer to the fire than he is. But, yeah, I don't think this is CG. Okay, yeah, he's quite a bit away, but still, that fire looks really close. It's definitely got to be a warped perspective from the lens, I think. Okay, I really like this scene. This is a great scene. It kind of reminds me of Block Beast Toy. where he's surrounded by all these recycled plastic bottles, aka trash. Now, they don't have like, now unlike Block B's music video, which had just like a bunch of trash, this one they go for a more visually compelling and clear, almost pretty aesthetic vibe by going with just clear bottles and then wrapping them up. And if you look at the members' clothing, they go for this cool blue tone that matches actually with the rest of the elements of the trash. And so it's sort of symbolizing the low self-esteem and how little he thinks of himself, like visually representing the trash aspect. 어차피 떠나갈 사람 정들까 무서워. He said, I'm afraid of becoming attached to someone who's going to leave me anyways. Oh my God. Such sweeping cinematic shots. I love it. Camera work is fantastic. That was dope. They used red smoke for the tire wheel burning. Now, this part where it looks like he's gonna like break the wall, right? It's sort of like a symbolic thing of like breaking down emotional barriers. But then I was thinking in my initial reaction, I was like, there's no way he can do that. Because to be able to make all of this stand and not fall apart, there is got to be some sort of reinforcing on the back. Absolutely. I've dealt with something similar. Something is holding this together. So there's no way you can actually like punch it or kick it and actually make this fall that easily. And so they cut away. Right here. Yeah. So they suddenly cut away. Yeah. See, oh my God, they actually like went crazy with like, look how wide the actual depth of this is. So this is actually, if we were to go full on with the my cube got messed up, but like this is actually a huge structure. They actually went crazy with the luggage, so this part they had to tear it down from the back, and so it just makes it seem like he's the one who knocked it down by cutting away, you know, old editing tricks. This look has got such a bittersweet ending to like a Korean gangster film look. I'm so amazed by iKON. I mean, Love Scenario, Killing Me, Goodbye Road, and now I'm Okay. Consistently, iKON puts out music that is so amazing. I was not an iKON fan when they first debuted. I was not really into that sort of hip-hop style that they were doing. But they're going for like a very bittersweet, emotional hip-hop vibe. I like that a lot more. I think iKON has been on a roll. I thought iKON was the standout artist of last year in just everything in general. Just title track, album of the year, just promotions in general. I thought iKON really, really killed it. And I don't know if they're necessarily, again, going to be promoting this or if they're getting a break. Whatever it is, honestly, I can genuinely say I'm a huge fan. I have checked out a lot of their B-sides now. We've done some listening parties, and I really want to like now learn all the members. I don't know the members besides B.I. and Bobby really. I know one of them is called June or Juno, something like that, but I know there are more members than that, and so like I'm ready to get in. I am so in love with iKON, and I hope that this visual breakdown that you guys watched, I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope it gave you a newfound appreciation for the music video.
I'm okay. 위로하지 마. 동정하지 마. 곁에 있어줄 필요 없어. 괜찮으니까.
Thank you guys for watching this video. I greatly appreciate your support. If you would like to support me a little bit more beyond just watching a video, you can visit me at patreon.com/formatherapy. For as little as $2 a month, you get early access to reaction videos just like this and more. However, if you don't have the monetary income to support me, that's completely fine. I'm just grateful to the groupies that can. Your monthly patronage helps me out a lot. But if you want a free way to support me, why don't you go ahead and click like down below right here. It helps me out with the YouTube search algorithm, or go ahead and click subscribe down here. Tune in for future reaction and review videos, and don't forget to turn on the notification bell. And go ahead and check out these end cards. I don't know what YouTube is going to suggest for you, but you're probably going to like it. So go ahead and check that out.